Course 2, Lesson 10, writing division answers as mixed numbers and improper fractions. We're going to write division answers as mixed numbers. We're going to learn how to identify improper fractions, write an improper fraction as a whole or mixed number, and write a mixed number as an improper fraction. This is your vocabulary is simply improper fractions. Know what that means? I have it in your course of study. Okay, so if we talk about Alexis, who needs to cut a 25-inch ribbon into 4 equal lengths, how long will each piece be? Well, to find that answer, we need to divide. However, expressing the answer with a remainder doesn't answer the question. We can't say, well, each piece has got to be 6 remainder 1. First thing we've got to do is figure out what our unit of measure is. And if we go up here and we look at our example, we know that it is in inches. So the answer 6 remainder 1 means that each of the 4 pieces of ribbon was 6 inches long, and that a piece remained that was 1/4 inches long. But that would make 5 pieces of ribbon. So we had 6 plus the 1 extra inch, 1 full inch. All right, so instead of writing the answer as remainder, we write the answer with a mixed number, and we come up with 6 1/4 inches for each piece of ribbon. So, what percent of this circle is shaded? Well, the fraction you should be able to see right away is 1/3. So what percent is that? That would be 100 divided by 3, which works out to be 33 with remainder 1. So 33 remainder 1 is 33 and 1/3. So 33 1/3% is our answer. Fractions equal to 1 at the numerator and denominator are equal and are not 0. So here we show 4 fractions equal to 1. Each one of these, all of these, equals 1, even though they're in smaller parts. A fraction that is equal to 1 or is greater than 1 is called an improper fraction. So when it's 5/5, if it was 6/5, that would be an improper fraction. So draw and shade circles to illustrate that 5/3 equals 1 2/3. I'm going to go ahead and illustrate this for you, and then you can do it yourself on the others. Or no, go ahead, you do it yourself and see if you get it right. Just remember that you're going to be doing this with circles. Right? And because you're dealing in thirds, they're going to be broken up into thirds, right? See if you can get the right answer. So there's your 1 2/3. 1 2/3 shown in circles. Convert each of these improper fractions to either a whole number or a mixed number. How do we do that? Well, in A, how many 3's are there? Well, there's 3/3, which leaves us with 2 more. So the 3/3 equals 1. So we end up with 1 2/3. This converts to 1 2/3. 3 goes into 5 one time with 2 left over our denominator of 3. On B, 3 goes into 6 exactly 2 times, or 2 sets of 3's, which gives us our 2. Rewrite 3 7/5 with a proper fraction. The 7/5 is an improper fraction, so how are we going to do that? You can pull your 3 out automatically, right? And now all you've got to do is convert this 7/5 into an improper fraction and add them together. Go ahead and do that. When you do that, you know that 7/5 equals 1 2/5 because 7 divided by 5 is 1 with 2 left over. So 1 remainder 2, so it's 1 2/5. Right? When we add that together right here, we get 3 plus 1 is 4, and our 2/5. Our answer is 4 2/5. So 3 7/5 written as a proper fraction is 4 2/5. Simplify A, B, and C. These are good practice for you. Remember, when we add, we use common denominators. When we multiply, we just multiply straight across. When you subtract, you use common denominators also. When you divide, you have to use your reciprocal. So go ahead and do those. A, you should come up with 8/5, and when you convert that into a proper fraction, a mixed number, it's 1 3/5. B is 15/8. You convert that, it becomes 1 7/8. Because 8 goes into 15 one times with 7 left over. And on C, you get 1 plus 1 is 2 and 6/5. So you have your 2 plus 1 and 1/5, which equals 3 1/5 for C. Sometimes we need to convert a mixed number to an improper fraction. The illustration below shows 3 1/4, and to convert that, you take your 4 times the 3 is 12, plus the 1 is 13/4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of a great grand total of 16. Or because they're in fourths, it's 13/4. We see that every whole circle equals 4/4, so 3 whole circles is 4/4 plus 4/4 plus 4/4 plus the, which equals 12 out of 4, plus the 1/4 gives us the 13/4. Here's your written practice. Tickets in the door. Do these. Submit them to me. We'll go over this tomorrow if you have any questions. Thank you for watching the video.